Okay, okay. Now we are on the air. Hello, everybody. My name is Marcos Pina, and today we're holding our sixth session. Today is Friday, November the 2nd, year 2018. And in this occasion, we will be discussing exclusively the first part of the speaking section of the IELTS. Um, so, um, hello, Brian. Hello, Maria. And hello, Lady. How are you guys doing today?
Fine.
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, very well. Hi, Maria. How are you?
Hi, tutor.
How
I
is
am good.
everything today? Are you good?
Yes, I am good.
Excellent. I I want to tell you that I've been having some connectivity problems today. So if my connection fails, please be patient. I had to reconnect lots of times in my previous session, and it was terrible. So it might happen again suddenly. Um, I'm expecting somebody else from the previous class who couldn't join uh, in group 9. So she said that she wanted to participate in this one in order not to miss the points. So I already sent her the link, but I don't know what's wrong. Let me check. Okay, I already sent her the link. Uh, so part one. Part one is, as you know, the part regarding familiar topics. So I will be asking you personal information questions for the sake of practicing your speaking skills. So I'm going to get started with Maria. Okay, Maria, I'm going to start with you, and I would like to discuss uh, some questions about food with you. Okay. So Maria, do you like cooking?
Yes, tutor. Yes, I do.
Okay. What do you like cooking in particular? What kind of food?
In particular, I like cooks, fry chicken and coconut rice.
Wow.
Coconut rice.
Coconut.
Coconut rice.
Coconut rice. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to say, I like cooking with ing. Okay, I like cooking, uh, especially fried chicken and coconut rice. Don't you cook rice with icotea?
Eh, I don't cook icotea.
You don't cook icotea. When I was a little kid, I remember that I went to Coveñas and they served some rice for me. And I ate it, and later they told me that it had icotea. And then I was asking, what's icotea? And then they say, it's a turtle. Oh my goodness, I wanted to throw up. But well, anyway, it was good. But it was like coconut and icotea, something
Delicious.
like that.
This is delicious. This.
Yes, and you know what? Like I have this friend, she's from San Andres, and she said that in San Andres they usually eat iguanas,
Um,
and they kill the iguanas and they cook the food, and she says that is a delicacy there that is more delicious than chicken or beef. Do you think so?
I don't like the iguana.
You don't like iguanas, and you like icoteas?
Yes, I like hotels. Uh,
Oh, okay.
I I had um, 18 hotels several
Several times.
times.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Next question, Maria. What? kinds? Uh, okay, my question is, what type of food can you cook? So you have already said, right? Like fried chicken and coconut rice. Uh, what? But are there any other foods that are popular from the region where you live?
Okay.
Is there any
Un,
other
di-
type of food that is popular there?
un dish popular in my region is fish in coconut.
Repeat, please.
Eh, and typical dish in my region is fish in coconut.
Ah, okay, fish in coconut.
Coconut.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it sounds delicious too. All right. Then, uh, now, what, like when people gather together for parties, like when you have like a family reunion for Christmas or for New Year's Eve, what kind of foods do you guys usually eat?
Um, Usually my family in meeting
Mhm.
family we eat um, teacher, yo no sé cómo se dice buñuelos.
Okay. You can call them buns. Buns.
Buns.
Buns. Yes, fried buns. Fried buns. Yeah, BUN. Mm-hmm.
Bueno, we eat buns
Okay.
and chocolate at
Okay.
12 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Real.
Okay. That's like a tradition
Yes.
to eat buñuelos and hot chocolate. Okay. Like when we can translate the words, we can use the word as it is in Spanish. So we usually eat buñuelos, and then you would have to explain what buñuelos are. Like buñuelos are like they are made of a kind of a starchy dough. So they are like round balls made of starch that you fried in deep oil, and those are buñuelos, for example. Okay, um, because we don't have like the exact word in English, right?
Oh,
Okay. Thank you. Now, thank you so much, Maria. Brian, my
Yes.
questions for you are going to be about humor. Okay,
Humor. Okay.
topic is humor. What kind of things make you laugh?
Make me laugh. Memes on the social networks like Facebook.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay,
I
they are
was
kind
just
of fun.
watching a video with with a with a child vomiting, and I just put it a song from the Exorcist movie,
Okay.
and it was
Uh, okay. So
very graceful.
so these memes on social media make you laugh. All right.
Okay.
Uh, Now, what type of programs do you find funny on TV? What kind of programs do you find funny on TV?
It's funny and sometimes programs about people debating, people discussing about social and familiar relationships like this, and something. And someday I watched the TV show that they show it people, women and men cheating each other. Do you understand?
Women and men what?
Cheating.
Cheating on each
Yes.
other. Cheating.
Yes.
Ah, okay. All
And
right.
and it is very funny.
Isn't it this program you call Cheaters on TV?
Yes, yes, it's the cheaters, but the channel which showed it and shows it not anymore.
Okay, and you find it funny.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Now, next question, Brian. What types of programs are the most popular in Colombian TV?
Personally, I think that the shows that present Caracol TV, because it has the very much audience on the country, and the people like these programs, like the Paz, La Reina del Flow, and things like that.
Can you repeat, please? Because my connection was kind of low, so I didn't listen
Oh,
to you
okay.
properly. Repeat.
And I think that the shows that are presented in Caracol TV,
Ah, okay. For
uh,
example,
for example, La Reina del Flow, and the one that is presenting right now, and at
ah,
8 o'clock, Yo Me Llamo. It's that.
okay, okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Rubiela, hello. How are you doing today?
Hello,
Rubiela,
you can hear me? You can hear me
how,
now?
yes, how are you?
I am fine today, and you? So
Very
thanks.
well, thank you. All right, I'm happy to have you here with us.
Okay.
Rubiela, we're discussing familiar topics today, which corresponds to the first part of the speaking test of the IELTS, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to the topic, and I will be asking you a couple of questions. So the
Okay.
topic for you is going to be magazines and newspapers, okay?
Okay.
Magazines and newspapers. What do you prefer reading, a magazine or a newspaper?
Newspaper.
Okay, why?
Because in it I can read different news, and I can. It's more long the article. It's different. The authors research about it, and in the magazine it's so short or so superficial.
Superficial. Yes,
Superficial,
they're
yes.
kind of shallow or superficial. All right, excellent response. Okay, then. Uh, so what type of stories or articles do you like reading in newspapers, especially? What kind of
Especially I like about animals, about environment, and technology. And I don't like the politician or uh,
judicial section?
yes, I like research or real news, not for example like sport, so like movies or personalities, stars of the
Mhm.
world, musician or actresses. No, don't like it.
Okay, so you don't like reading much about celebrities. Hollywood
Yes,
celebrities, you don't like it that much.
no.
Sports, you don't like it that much either. All right. So you prefer reading about technology, daily life events.
Okay, yes, correct.
Okay, very well. Now, next question is, uh, do you think that reading a newspaper can help people learn a language?
Yes, of course. I can learn so much when I read different different articles.
Yeah. I have a subscription to the New York Times, so I usually read the New York Times, yeah, in
Yeah,
English, and it
yeah.
really helps a lot.
See, yes,
Magazines are also really helpful. I used to read lots of articles from these little magazines called Reader's Digest. I don't know if you have ever heard of those magazines, Reader's Digest.
yes, but or you remember, I say you that after I cannot do it because I don't have line of connection internet. Now this is other thing, and I try to do this, but this time I so ill, and for that I cannot.
Oh yes, you were pretty sick last week, right?
Yes,
I was
yes.
also very sick like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't even have time to go to the doctor, so I ended up prescribing myself my own medicines. And well, yes, because sometimes you go to your IPS and then you have to wait and wait, and then suddenly
Ah,
they call you into the doctor's practice, and what he prescribes is acetaminophen. So I
okay.
buy my own
And,
medicine and I
and
read.
you my case. And you my case. I sick around 3 or 4 months ago, and when I done in my bed, I receive in the hospital.
It's crazy. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, thank you very much. Lady, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
What's the weather like there today?
Can you repeat me the question, please?
Yes, what's the weather like there today?
What's the like today?
Yes, like here in Bucaramanga, it's kind of cloudy. The weather is cloudy today. So what's the weather like there?
Okay, in Soacha is raining and cold.
Okay, do you like it?
No much because I have a cold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it won't do you any good. I like the weather there. I like cold weather. I love it. So I don't
I
mind if it rains
I
or if it's
like
cloudy.
I prefer uh, a sun and a beautiful day.
Yes. Okay. Now, we're going to discuss the topic of um, dreams. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Dreams. It's not the dreams that we might have for the future. It's about the dreams that we actually have when we are asleep.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Yes.
So, question number one. Do you dream much at night?
Yes, I dream very much in night.
Okay. What do you usually dream?
I usually dream with my family or sound space quiet because like for example a forest or place like that.
Okay, so you dream about. The preposition to use is about. Okay, so
Okay.
you usually
Dream
dream.
about forest.
Yes, you dream about forests or you dream with your family. All right. Mm, do you do you ever have nightmares?
No, no, it's very usually
Is
sometimes, but it's no common. I
that
feel good dreams.
okay? You dream happy dreams.
Yes, I happy dreams.
Okay, very good. Now, uh, do you remember your dreams?
In some parts, no everything, but is some parts.
Yeah. Okay. The other day, I was watching this video about this woman that she has autobiographical extraordinary memory. So she remembers everything that she has done since she was 4 years old. And she remembers day by day, one by one, every single minute of the day. She remembers everything. So you ask her, what did you do on Sunday, November the 24th, year 1978? And she says, blah, 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 blah. So, my goodness, that's extraordinary. So, I wish I could have a memory like that. Sometimes, yes, I think we dream every day, but we don't remember. I don't remember my dreams that much. Okay.
Okay.
She did this woman that I'm telling you about. She's like she's
This is
a
a series, no? Is I see that series a woman remember everything. I don't remember how is the name. Is forget. Is
yeah.
a detective of and he remember everything.
Yes, that's something really amazing. Okay, now my next question. Mhm. Do you think we can learn anything from dreams?
Yes, I think you can learn about yourself,
Uh-huh.
about the world or your point of view about some topics
Yeah.
because it
Well, I wanted to point out that sometimes our dreams are like an expression of our fears and anxieties and our desires, you know? So,
yes.
yes. Okay. Uh, and now, mm, do you think that we can maybe learn about the future from our dreams, like they are kind of premonitions? Do they
No,
forebode, do they forebode the future? Like, what do you think?
no, I don't believe that you can see the future because it's very changer. This is no stable or saying the in the same point is everything changed. And so in my opinion the dreams you can know prediction a future or circumstance in your life.
Okay, you don't think so. You don't think they forebode the future. Okay. Now, next question. What do you think, for example? But like some people know that if you dream of a black cat, it means something, or if you dream with snakes, it means something else, or dragons, or butterflies, or whatever. Do you think that's true?
No, I don't believe in the what do you say in Spanish is premoniciones, no es pres I don't remember how is the word.
Premonitions, like I don't
No,
know.
prescripciones, ¿cómo se dice?
Superstitions?
Yes, I don't believe in the prescriptions. It's not,
Superstition. Super.
yes,
Okay.
this is the word. I don't believe in the superstitions because for me it's not real. It's only a fears or doubts the people have in your life and in the world, etc. And
Oh,
these things, these objects or circumstance so a kind of premonition, but it's only for your fears that
mhm.
that.
Okay. Good. Now, um, do people in Colombia usually talk about their dreams?
No, it's no common topic because it's more personal. I think it's more personal. It's no topic in the conversation frequently.
Okay. And finally,
Thanks.
one more question. Maria, can you put your mic on mute, please? Put your mic on mute. Thank you. Lady, finally, turn on your mic. Okay, thank you. Maria, do you think dreams can you do you think that dreams can come true? Can dreams come true?
The question is for me.
Yes. Do you think that dreams can come true?
Yeah, it depends what kind of dream. If you dream sleep is for me only image or picture mental if you have. But if talk about the dreams or your future, yes, it can be true because if you enforce or you try and you give the your
Yes.
energy, yeah, you give your energy in the can be true, you can do it.
All right. Okay. So if you have dreams and you work really hard for them and you take advantage of every opportunity you have, then you might make your dreams come true. All right. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, you're welcome. Brian,
Yes,
uh, do you like cooking?
and I would like to learn to cook. but I don't be I am not a very good cooker.
No?
No, I just not know to cook eggs and agua panela.
You can only cook eggs and agua panela. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Uh, so how can you cook an egg? Teach us.
an egg.
Yes, how can you cook an egg?
I think that everybody else here knows how to cook an egg.
Yes, but
I
tell us
cook
the
it.
process in English.
I cook it by first I prepare the onions.
Uh-huh.
Then I warm the oil and then how it is say revolver twist. Then
No.
I no
Oh no, you don't twist the eggs. You scramble the eggs.
scrub the scramble the eggs in a cup and then I fry the onions and then put the eggs on.
Okay, and you haven't put any salt in it. No salt?
What?
When do you put the salt into the eggs?
Um, the salt when I am scrabbling them.
Okay. No tomatoes?
No, because I don't have money for that.
And no cheese?
See, neither tomatoes or nor cheese.
Okay, only those are onion. It's an onion omelette.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, señor, sí, no sé. My father is worried about an explosion. There was an explosion outside. I don't know. So here, excuse me, Brian. A next question. It says, what kinds of foods are popular in the region where you're from?
Are popular soups, potatoes, no, in reality, there is no a customary dish.
Where
Do
is
you
it that
understand?
you're
A
from?
typical dish. And what?
Where is it that you're from?
Where I am from?
Yes.
Uh, Pesca, Boyacá.
So there is no typical food in Pesca?
No in Pesca, but in Boyacá, yes.
Okay, so what's popular in Boyacá, please?
Boyacá, cocido boyacense.
Cocino?
Cocido.
Cocido boyacense. Okay. What
Yes.
is it about? What does it have in it?
It has nabos, cubios, sometimes rice, and many types of beans.
Okay, different types of beans. All right. And does your mom know how to cook this?
Yes, she sometimes cook cocido boyacense for us.
Okay, and do you like it?
Yes, it is very delicious.
Okay. Um, do you think cocido boyacense is something that foreigners would like to eat?
Yes, last week a man that came from Suiza,
Yeah.
from Switzerland, asked me for the typical dish of Boyacá, and I replied him that the cocido boyacense is a typical dish from here.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Now, all right. I'm gonna talk to Maria right now. So, Maria, let's talk about your free time, okay? Maria, we're going to be talking about your free time. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay.
In my free time,
Yes, but
I
wait. Let me ask you the questions. Number one, what type of activities do you like to do in your free time? What type of activities?
repeat please.
Okay, what type of activities do you like to do in your free time?
Okay. Uh, on weekends, I enjoy my free time. Uh, I like listening to music, and also I like watching movies, romantic movies. For
Oh,
example, the last films that I saw was Titanic.
you watch Titanic
Yes,
in English or in Spanish?
in Spanish, but I
Mm-mm. You should have
like,
watched it in English, huh? But
but I would like see in English
yes,
for
you have to.
feel.
Yes, you have to watch that movie in English, okay? What did you like about the movie, Titanic?
Um, um, because it's feel romantic. There are two Johns that are far in love in this travel by ocean.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, who did you watch the movie with? Who did you watch Titanic with?
Who?
Yes,
Mm,
who? Who did you watch Titanic with?
don't understand the question.
Okay, which person did you watch Titanic with? The person, who did you watch the movie with? Did you watch the movie with your boyfriend, Titanic?
Yes, uh, I like see the Titanic with my boyfriend.
Okay. Now, uh, let me ask Brian a question. Brian, have
Yes.
you have you been to the movies recently?
No, the last time I watched a movie on the cinema was about 2 years.
Okay. Remember, when you watch movies at home, you watch movies. When you go to the movies, you see movies. Okay? So the last time you saw a movie was like 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I went to the movies last week and I saw this movie, The House with a Clock in Its Walls. I recommend watching seeing this movie. It's really good. The House with the House with a Clock in Its Walls. I really liked it a lot. Lots of science fiction. Okay, now, thank you. I'm going back to Maria. So, Maria, here, number two. Uh, so, in your free time, you watch movies, okay?
Yes,
What else?
listening to music in English.
For example,
For
which songs?
for example, the music of Noel Charis,
Mm-hmm.
um, Celine Dion and Rihanna, Michael Jackson,
Michael.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, Michael Jackson. Okay. Now, how long have you been listening to songs in English?
Uh, how long?
For how long? Yes, for how long, in which time extension, for how long have you been watching, excuse me, for how long have you been listening to songs in English?
Okay. For example, there are times that I listen song for 1 hours, 1 hours,
You listen to music for 1 hour.
1 hours.
For 1 hour, yeah. But my question is not as to what extension you listen to music on a single day. My question is about in the whole of time. How long have you been listening to music? Since when? For how long have you been listening to music in English?
I listen to music in English since the last year.
Okay, so you have to say like this. My question, how long have you been listening to songs in English? And you say, I have been listening to songs in English for 1 year. Okay? For 1 year, or for 2 years, or for 3 years. Or you can say, I've been listening to music in English since last year. Okay? Okay, now you ask me a question. Maria,
Dígame.
ask me a question.
Eh, que le haga una pregunta.
Hmm? Yes, I was asking you. Ask me a question.
Okay. Eh, with in your free time, uh, do you like uh, do in your free time?
Repeat, please.
Do you like uh, do in your free time?
I don't understand.
What do you like in your free time?
What do I like to do? To do.
To
Repeat the
do.
question. Repeat the question.
What do you do in your free time? Or
Okay.
what do you like do in your free time?
Yes, what do you like to do in your free time? Okay, in my free time, I like to watch videos about politics, about cultural aspects of other countries. I also like to watch videos, mostly watching videos. That's what I spend my free time on, watching videos uh, about Japan. I'm learning Japanese, so I like doing that in my free time. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now, Brian, please ask me a question.
Okay, and about
Whatever.
whatever. Um, where are you right in this moment? In what
Repeat, please.
town? In what town or department are you right in this moment?
I'm in Santander, in Bucaramanga.
I think that you were in Barranquilla.
No, not really. No. I have, I, Barranquilla? No. I've been to Barranquilla only once in my lifetime. I don't know much about the Atlantic coast. No, I'm in Bucaramanga. Another question.
Okay, what do you like the national TV shows?
Not really. I don't watch much TV.
Okay.
Sometimes I watch TV, but it's because when I arrive home and I'm having dinner, like my mom is watching something, so I see I can get to see television for short periods of time, like when I'm having lunch or I'm having dinner, but it's not like it's my own choice.
Uh, my mother just disconnected the DirecTV, and I can't watch TV anymore.
Oh, that's a pity. That's a
Yes.
pity. Yeah. I thought that your mom disconnected the television only when you guys were having lunch or when you guys were having your meals,
No, that is just forever.
or forever. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes, but she plans to reconnect it to through the other system of TV that is on the ground. How is his name? La TLT.
TNT?
TLT. La TLT, something like that.
I don't know. And it's like cable television.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, lady, please ask me two questions.
Okay, teacher. Do you think listen to music is a tool to learn English?
Repeat, please.
Do you think listen to music is useful to learn English?
You're asking me if learning English is a good tool to learn English.
Yes, it's a tool to learn English.
Yes, I think it's a good tool to learn in any language. As I told you earlier, I'm learning Japanese, so I sing in Japanese many songs, many songs. So I usually don't understand what I'm saying, but I do sing. I do sing, and I think it really helps because eventually I get to find out like the words, and then when I come across those words in the future, I am kind of familiar with the sounds because I've been doing this singing activity. So I think that singing really helps. Like
Yes,
for
I
ex-
agree with you. These are great option for a context of the words used in the language.
yes, for example,
Okay.
here I have some lyrics in Japanese, and I say, I this is like this. Boku wa shinjiteru kara kimi mo akeramenai de ite nando demo kono ryote wo sora e nobachite sora e, and that's in Japanese. And I don't know what I'm singing, but today I learned that, for example, boku is another way of saying you in Japanese. So in Japanese you can say anata or boku. No, excuse me. In Japanese, you can say watachi is me, watachi or boku. So when you're speaking formally, you say watachi, but when you're speaking to a friend, you say boku. Or you is anata. But if you're talking to a friend, you don't say anata, you say kimi.
Okay.
And I was familiar with these words, boku, kimi, because I was singing in Japanese before, so now I know very well what they mean. So I think singing is really good for learning languages, whatever that is. And long, long ago, when I was like learning English, it was the same. I used to sing songs in English and I didn't even know what I was singing.
Yes.
Now, now I know everything. Yes. Okay. Very
Okay.
well.
The
So,
last question.
yes, please.
The last question is: do you like to watch series in your home or
Yeah,
Netflix?
mm, yes, but I don't have much time. Actually, like I said earlier, I don't watch much TV, neither Colombian or foreign television. I don't watch any TV at all. But
But
I,
do you like know what gender of series? Admin or crime or fantasy or do you
you're,
prefer
you're asking me about the genre. You say
gender? Okay.
genre. I mean, like this is we can say género in different ways. So when we
Okay.
say gender is about sex, right?
Okay.
Okay, we can also say, like, for example, yes, genre, and you write it like this, genre, and that's like music genres, like vallenato or hip hop
Okay.
or whatever. These are genres. You say genres.
Teacher, I
Yes,
have a question.
yes,
Uh,
but
can
give me a minute.
can you
There's
tell me
uh,
about
there's another way to say género, but that's in biology, when we're talking about taxonomy of human beings, and that's what we call it right now. Well, I forgot. So, excuse me, lady, what was your question again? Maria, please, mute your microphone. Okay, lady, what's your question again, please?
Can you repeat me what say género, pero no de woman or men, is a
Gender.
gender. Okay. What kind of gender do you enjoy in the series? Or
Yes, I enjoy comedies and action movies mostly, like adventure, right? Maybe romantic movies sometimes as well, but
okay,
not that much. Okay, thank you.
thank you.
I want to tell you the other words. Let me see if I can find it out here because I've been forgetting my vocabulary too much lately. Let me see. Wait up, give me a minute. Oh, genus. Yeah. So the words are just like this. So first gender, then genre, and then genus. So these three words mean género, 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 but in different contexts. Okay. So gender is whether you're a boy or a girl. Okay. And the other one is about like the kinds of music or the kinds of movies, and the other one is like a taxonomical genus, right?
Mm,
Okay, so that's the word. Okay, now thank you very lady, thank you very much. Now let's move on to Maria. Maria, what's your question, please? Maria, you have said that you have a question. What is it?
And the question is, can you tell me how did God influence you speak English?
Repeat, please.
And can you tell me how did God influence or to speak English?
You're asking me like what's the key to improve your fluency in English?
And get fluence.
Yes,
How did get fluence?
you're asking me how I acquired fluency in English. Uh, Brian, can you use your mic, please? Okay, thank you. Uh, I don't know. There's some echo. Well, I think that when you are conscious about, I mean, you have to study phonetics. Phonetics is key to improving your fluency. You have to learn the sounds of the language you are trying to learn. There are sounds that we don't have in Spanish. We have to learn to make new sounds, and those are the sounds of English. So getting to know more about phonetics really helps to improve your fluency in English. Also, like practicing with people so that you get used to linking sounds together, because understanding spoken English is a process of codification. You have to decode. Like when we speak, we encode the sound, and when you're listening, you have to decode those sounds, and it's a process that takes time. It's demanding and it takes time. So I think that you really have to be more conscious, more aware of the sounds of English. Like, for example, in Spanish, we only have five vowel sounds, right? But in English, you have 12 vowel sounds, pure vowel sounds. So it means that there are 7 extra sounds that we don't have in Spanish. You know, like we have these vowels that are fully, like, they are like intermediate vowels, I call them. You know, they are neither fully opened or fully closed. Those are sounds in between. And sounds like schwa, you know, there is no sound like schwa in Spanish. So you have to get to know about these little aspects of phonetics for you to improve your fluency. So I don't know if I have answered your question. Is that okay? All right. Okay, guys, we have run out of time. I have to say that I'm very pleased with your participation today, and I remind you to take your Edmodo listening tests. Please don't delay. Uh, Take those listening tests right away, and I need you to prepare for the second part of the speaking section of the IELTS for next class. So we still have like 2 more sessions to go through. Next class, which is our 7th session for part 2 of the exam, and then the last one in 2 weeks from now, where we will be working on the 3rd part of the speaking section of the IELTS. So get ready, and I'll see you then. And thank you so much for your participation. I'll see you next Friday.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Chan, bye.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you. Have a nice
Bye.
weekend. Have a nice one. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye,
Bye.
ladies. Bye, Maria. Bye bye, Brian.